let's try and get through Empire Strikes Back today then. Tried on Brave mode yesterday, but it was a lot harder on the American version than the PAL version, so I'm just going to try and get through on easy difficulty today. What's this? Okay, my stream's working. Get the pop-out chat. Because I forgot to do the chat yesterday. Hey, you are first, Twitch. I just saw you while I'm sorting out my chat on here. You enjoying Silent Hill, Twitch? It seems like you are. Seems like you're having a good time on that. I've been watching you play it, but usually I'm in bed. I just kind of just lurk and watch. It's a bit of a bad habit using my phone in bed, honestly. I know you're not really meant to do that. Bit of a bad habit using my phone. Hey Doc, yes, it's like Friday for you, right? Yeah, some people say it's kind of not like a regular Silent Hill game. I can see that. Let me just post my stream into my Discord. Anyway, it's I'm gonna, like I say, yesterday I tried to do this on normal difficulty, and it was a lot harder than the PAL version. Very rough. So I'm gonna try and go through on easy. You don't think so? Discord has 5 different endings. Have you finished it once yet? I'm just about to have some avocado on sourdough bread. I might play Tomb Raider 1 again at some point on here for the retro achievements, since number 3 was such a bust, and if I don't have number 4. Right, back to Star Wars. We are. Close Discord. Is that a cat coming in again? As soon as I freaking sit down. That is one. Hey, Max. Come on. Hey, Ian. Let me just turn my TV down a little bit. Doc thinks it's Wednesday. I mean, Doc thinks it's Friday. Hey, Mark. It turned into Star Wars since I failed to finish it yesterday. From the sunny south. Oh yeah, you're are you down south, aren't you, at the minute? Is the audio okay? Not too loud, is it? Easy. We're gonna go through easy. He looks hairless. Did someone shave him? Oh, congratulations, by the way, on finally finishing Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's Friday for Doc. It's his last day at work for a couple of days. Now, we did actually watch this intro yesterday, but I'll leave it to run anyway. I did choose easy mode, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, normal mode was rough. Jeez. And I think I could get through... Jedi on the PAL version, but the American version just runs different. It's okay, you'll get it eventually. Yeah, I'll just leave the intro and everything just for completion's sake. Only more 4 Assassin's Creed games to go. Probably take a break from it. Yeah, you have to take a break from Assassin's Creed. They're big games. That game what was it? That Rising game you showed me looks good. It's like a Breath of the Wild Assassin's Creed game. There's a demo of it. That looks pretty cool. The demo was it? I would play that. Ugh. Oh, I brought Twitch. I ordered some weightlifting gloves today because I didn't have any. My old ones were like MMA gloves that ripped. So I brought some weightlifting gloves to help me grip on the bar when I do like the deadlifts and stuff. We'll see how they go. They weren't the most expensive pair. They could be a bit cheap and flimsy, but they might be okay. Will we get an appearance from the angry woman from the locked up cupboard? I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, Odyssey. It'll be fun to see you play some Odyssey because I've played that, so I remember quite well. I don't remember a lot of it, but it'll ring bells when I see it. So finally, we're back. So we're on easy mode. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get through it today. Might take me a couple of hours. We'll see. Well, I've only just started. I was thinking of putting the memberships on my channel, you know. Like, just having like one tier. Just like having the, well, I might have 3 tiers, but they could be very cheap. Like 99 cents, basically. Like, for the first one. Maybe the second tier will be like $2. Just very cheap, because I'm not really going to offer anything. I won't be offering anything. Did you beat the... No, I didn't beat it yesterday. It was too hard. You don't have to have a membership, Matt. You don't control my channel, I do. Yeah, I might just do it. Just put like cheap, like very cheap memberships on. But there won't be any perks, because I think I do enough. Now, if you kill 20 of these Hoth Hogs, you get a blaster, apparently. Let's get 20 of them killed. The stream disappeared? What do you mean? Oh yeah, the one yesterday. Yeah, I didn't get through. I got a game over and I had to start again. And after 2 hours, I thought, well, I'm not starting again today. And I didn't really want an incomplete playthrough. I didn't want an incomplete playthrough uploaded. It's like the X-Files. Well, I've hidden the X-Files stream for now, but when I get back to playing it, I will unprivate it again. I just don't like it when there's one stream for a game if I ain't gonna go back to it just yet. Like when I know I'm committing to it, then I'll make them public again. So now I'm just a bit OCD like that. Hey Yorkshireman, how you doing? This isn't a Mario game today. How you doing, Yorkshireman? I like the little animations in the cutscenes. Yeah, the animations on these cutscenes remind me of like the point and click LucasArts DOS games like Fate of Atlantis and stuff. There's a Michael Jackson song called Ben. Yeah, it's about his pet rat. It's about his pet rat. Yeah, that would be awesome. An X-Files game in the Dark Pictures anthology. That would be awesome. Ben, I was able to do AI and it didn't... Oh, it's not made you look like a fat little grumpy old school teacher for once. Is that what you mean? Oh shit! Ben... I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I'm going to continue with X-Files, of course. Oh, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed that game, X-Files. Yorkshireman, I watched your video. Who picked up a Nintendo Mini, eh? I was like, ooh, what are you doing to yourself? What's he doing? Yeah, so it turns out that the NTSC version of this is way harder than the PAL one. But we're cool. We're going to get through. We're on easy mode and it's still pretty tough. I understand the excitement. Caps. I don't mind caps lock. I don't mind caps lock. No. Oh no. Okay, we can. Can I? It's hard to get out of here. There's actually additional. At least I can get 1-ups. There's like 3 1-ups here. We'll get these, but then we'll have to die because you can't get back out. Sadly, at least I got some lives. We've got to ban AI from Ben's disc. You're the one that uses all the AI. You're the one that spams AI images of me. Right, let's get through this sodding level. Have you thought, Yorkshireman, about turning your channel into an AI slop one? Instead of doing all your like videos, just get AI to do it all. Like having an AI avatar of yourself talking and everything. I might get an AI Ben that plays the games. It's crazy how actually I have to kind of pay attention a little bit on there. This is easy mode. I think that's the problem with this. I mean, Super Star Wars did it as well, like where the enemies respawn, but they're actually like non-stop. Like, look at just watch. Look, the enemies are literally non-stop. You kill one, another one, it comes instantly. You don't even get a chance to progress across the screen before before another one appears. I think that's the problem, honestly. They're just the fact that they just respawn absolutely instantly. And you can't even move, really. That's the main issue. Yeah, AI is for like... I keep coming across AI channels, it's sickening. It's alright to have a laugh and make silly pictures, like I do sometimes, but I wouldn't want to like, have my channel made by it. Let me read your comments. It cost you five. It's worth it. It cost you 5. Yeah, well, you can't refuse that. You can't refuse that. 5. No way. You know, even you're not crazy. Even you're not that crazy. Come on, there's got to be some Nintendo games you like playing. Yeah, I posted what I made on my Discord. I even made myself into a Celeste warrior. I was having a discussion with a friend asking them to do it, but they didn't want to because it says it's not good to feed it too much info. Well, thanks then, Matt. You've given AI so much info about me at this point with my pictures. Could we have a tour of the room you're playing? I always wondered. I guess I could show you at some point. There's really not much to see. There's a shelf behind the camera with some Star Wars figures and the screen that I play on, and a messy little shelf that needs a dusting. There's a fireplace, there's a mirror, and there's some things there. There's really not a lot. I don't have a specific gaming room. Actually there's a table there. There's really not a lot to see. I don't want to use AI for thumbnails. No, I know Max uses thumbnails for, as AI, but they're kind of jokes. They're kind of jokey ones. Is this kids crap? Star Wars though, because this is on SNES. Is this kids crap? This one. Like what we're defining as Nintendo, like a Konami games and Capcom games on SNES crap, or do you mean just literally the Nintendo ones? What are we defining? Anyway, who brought Elmo? Who's bloody Yorkshireman? Who's bloody playing Elmo or whatever it is? Elmo or some Sesame Street game. Who's playing Learn Numbers with Sesame Street? Yeah, they thought, hey, let's make every single wall have spikes on it. And let every little enemy that can fly around respawn after 2 seconds. This game looks... Oh, you are crazy, man. You're crazy. Actually, this is probably the worst of the original 3. This is the worst of the original 3. The best one is Return of the Jedi. And one of them used stream images last minute. Well, let me read what he said. I made Photoshop or drew. Yeah, well, is Fat Boy here? Oh, you got Fat Boy to play Aladdin. I saw the word fat. Hey, Steve, welcome. Did you see, Oh, what the fuck? I'll tell you what I'm not sure about, Yorkshire. The Indiana Jones, SNES game. That looks a bit off to... Ah, shit, a bit dodgy to me, that one. But I'd give it a shot. This is rough, though. This is rough. So much damage. And this is easy mode. I'll give you one thing that's awful about this game. It's the fact that the enemies just constantly respawn. They just do not stop. And, like, they don't give you a breath. They don't give you a breath of fresh air. Like, let me breathe. Let me breathe. There was a poll though, or a questionnaire, and a lot of people says that they don't like AI thumbnails. It puts them off watching, which I can completely understand, honestly. It just screams low effort, don't it? I'm sure there's an extra life or something here. Don't say I came all the way here just for freaking health. Really? Yeah, the fact that they crammed all the 3 Indiana Jones movies into one game didn't help. I wonder why they did that. I guess they couldn't... Yeah, actually, you don't even get like you don't even get a level where you're on the bridge in Temple of Doom, do you? Really? That's like one of the most actiony scenes in the movie. Sorry if I've missed your comments, by the way. As you can see, it's just never ending on this freaking level. I feel like the design of the level was better in the first game. It's even better in the third game, actually. Shit. Oh, for frick's sake, bats. Hogs. Yeah, like I was saying, Yorkshireman, you don't need wallpaper, you don't, do you? You've got an entire wall made up of PlayStation games. No need to repaint the walls. Let me read the chat a little bit. Spoiler for the game: Darth Vader throws an apple at Luke. Wait till you see this spoiler in a second, Mark. I'm just scrolling. I'm not going to verbalise every comment. I'm not going to verbalise everyone. Yeah, Temple of Doom's the most video game-like of them all, and yeah, look, this. Remember this in the movie, everybody? I'm sure you do. Everyone remembers this. I think I'm better off using the saber, honestly. Yorkshireman, do you like any Sega stuff, really? If you're still there, are you into Sega? Like, do you like Sonic? Yeah, that's like stinky breath. Stinky eyes. That's gotta stink, that ass. Them teeth are never brushed. This is Contra, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Here, this is the Master Wampa. I like Luke's ice blaster in the film when he fights the giant hairless Wampa. I love that bit. And then he left the cave and he got back on his Wampa. I mean on his Tauntaun. That was alive again. And the icicles popped out. Oh, look how brutal this is. Freaking hell. Lost all my power-ups now. I feel like the Tauntaun's just a liability. Luke trapped upside down, frozen in the corner. I know, right? That was such a good scene though. I think I preferred the normal version. You know, there was the special edition. Freaking hell, this ice. It's a poor... Yeah, that's a poor man's Contra. I love Contra 3. That's my favourite Contra. Contra 3 is the best Contra to me. I'd love to... Like I said, I'd like to play number 4. But it's on DS and it's a bit odd to play it. It's one of those games where if you play it on an easy mode, you don't get all the levels. It locks you out the game. But I just feel like this isn't... I feel like this is an unnecessary level. I feel like we've already been to... Hey, Flash, welcome. I was warring in the... That should be... Oh my gosh. We could make our own spin-off. Warring in the Stars. Has anyone seen Rebel Moon apart from Doc? Because I've heard it was a load of shite. But maybe we should try... Well, I should try watching it. Suppose it depends who you're married to. Suppose it depends who you're married to. A lot of people get married for the sake of it and they don't really care about each other. My I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but one of my neighbours, they had an affair in my house. When I was a lot younger. One of my neighbours had an affair in my house. It was a scandal. It was actually a scandal. It was like a New Year's... Was it like a New Year's party that we had here? And a lot of people... and there was a lot of people here. And they all went outside and then 2 remained in. And they started like snogging each other. But they were... Well, the woman, she lived over the road, she was married. And like everyone basically walked in and caught her snogging someone else. And it turned out it was like a long-term affair. But no one said anything to her husband. They kind of let him find out himself as time went by. But he did find out eventually and he dumped her and... Yeah. Yeah. My mum actually found my... Well, my brother, one of my brothers, his girlfriend... Well, she actually got married to him. She actually cheated on my brother. And my mum actually caught my mum caught my sister-in-law basically in the act. With someone else. And she was like, "You're not going to tell him, are you?" And my mum's like, "No, I'm not going to tell him." She goes, "You're going to tell him." She caught her in a toilet, you know, a toilet store, I guess you'd call it. She was trying to hide behind the door. And she was in there with another bloke. She's like, "Yeah, you tell him." It was awkward because they came over for Sunday dinner that weekend. And they were both sat there. My mum knew and I knew. And my dad knew. But my brother didn't know. So obviously she hadn't told, but she was eating like the Sunday dinner here. Yeah, there's been some scandals, there has. There really has been some scandal. I don't know if... have I mentioned that before, Doc? When I was basically... my brother's friend came over with his new girlfriend he'd met online, and she turned out to be a psycho. She ended up being a nut job, basically. And he left her here in the house while he went out with my brother. Complete stranger just sat in my living room. It was a nut job. I've not had any affairs. Yeah, that's in the film where he collects coins on Hoth. I think they had to remove it for time restraints. This bit's in it where Luke has to fight the thingy as well. The 3 probes. That's what he fights in the film. Yeah, Magma. Oh, this is on easy, so I'm not gonna get the achievement for normal and hard mode, but as long as I get all the rest, right? As long as we get the rest done. I've had no affairs. But I've also had no relationships. But that's because I'm not really interested in anyone. Everyone bores me to death. And the few people I have liked, they've liked someone else. So that's why I've not had any affairs. But even if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't have an affair. It would have been too much effort to get into one relationship that I was interested in, let alone bother having an affair. Oh no, I hate it when your phone does that. It just drains. Mine does that well, my other one does. I've never had one. Never actually had one. Never actually. I've met people, but it's never really been a relationship. Like I say, they just. I struggle with that kind of thing. I take it. It's like if I'm not one of those people who just jumps into relationships. Obviously, if it's not right, it's not worth the effort to me. But the few people I have liked, but they ended up liking other people. So I guess I'm not that exciting. But that's cool. The background looks cool on this bit, but I don't remember it on the movie. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody that I don't like. Have I got a decent weapon? That needs to die, that heal. Oh crap. I wants to probe you. Well, that wants to probe me. I never dated anyone I don't want to. I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't know. It's hard. I'll be honest, it's hard enough for me to find people who I think are decent enough to be friends, let alone that I'd want to live with them. 1 second, let me grab something. Oh. Oh, they died before I was born. Like, I knew somebody who I quite like. Hey lads, there's someone I know at the moment. There's somebody I know at the moment who I quite like, and I've done for a while. But they're more interested on going on the apps because it's all about eye candy and seeing what's out there and not being happy with what's good in front of you. But fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Let them make the mistakes. I'm gonna be a millionaire streamer, Laz. I mean, I won't lie, I get attention. I don't really use apps and stuff, to be honest. I'm not really bothered. But when I've been on them, I get attention. But I'm just not really bothered, to be honest. It don't mean nothing to me, to be honest. How you doing, Laz, by the way? Are you enjoying Cuphead with your wife? Shit. Talking of calves. You know, talking of calves, my right calf has been cramped up today. I'm eating avocado toast off stream, by the way. Just to the side. You don't need to see my mouth chomping away. Yeah, just sending people pictures of my car. Damn God, hurt Ben, hurt Ben's calves. Oh yeah, this is easy. It's just I think you're just better off sliding through this level. Remember this, Laz, in Empire Strikes Back when they were them like robotic droids in Oth in Echo Base. I loved that bit. I was like, yes, that bit with the big mechanical spiders in Echo Base. Love it. I'll be honest, I don't know if you're still there, Yorkshireman, but the game does have some kind of like bland level design. Like in Empire Strikes Back, some of the levels are very repetitive. Yeah, this is the Echo Coke base. Carrie Fisher loved this. She loved that set. She loved that set. Carrie did. It's a shame Carrie Fisher was so like addicted to the drugs. Really, it aged her a lot quicker than it should have done. She aged a lot quicker than she should have done. But that was her life. We're back here already, you see. Glitter bomb. Carrie, oh yeah, Carrie Fisher glitter bombed you, didn't she? I forgot about that. Doc's met all the celebrities. He's met Gillian Anderson, Carrie, soon Sigourney. You need to meet Shay. You need to play Martian Gothic. Yorkshireman, you're not a fan of nothing. I'm surprised you're a fan of PlayStation. Martian Gothic, actually. Yeah, I've got that game after you suggested it. Looks cool. Does look cool, that. Tell me some games you like. Tell me some games you like, another Yorkshireman. I'll try and get one day. So you don't have to watch all this shit. Carrie Fisher died. I mean, Carrie Fisher was born on the 21st of October, weren't she? I need to kill 3 more speeders. This is kind of impressive though, back in the day. You need to get yourself meeting Shaydock, and you need to get her to give my channel a shout out while you're at it. Yeah, check out Ben Ray 2K's channel. That probably sounded like an American gruff man. Meant to be Shay. Yeah, she died on, well, not Shay. Carrie Fisher died, well, on the plane, didn't she? She had the heart attack. Coming back from the UK, she was. We need a shout out from Shay. Doc, you got to mention me to Sigourney Weaver when you meet her. Please, you've got to. And you got to have your phone on in your pocket if you're not recording it. Like, if you're not able to hold your phone up and record, you got to have it in your pocket. And you can be like, hey Ben, I mean like, hey Sigourney, my friend Ben Roy from the UK said hello. And she's like going to be like, oh, that's so sweet. You got to do it, Doc, or you're not allowed on my channel ever again. By the way, if you don't, you never come into my channel again. Okay. When are you going to start telling us off? I do. I need to give you all a good bollocking. Tell her to come for Ben's scarves. What did Max say? They have the white speeder bikes like the ones that Kenna had. Yeah, I loved my Kenna speeder. We pressed the button and they blew up. The toy. And then obviously the speeder, snow speeders. Future Cop LAPD. Vagrants. I've heard about Vagrant Story. It's an RPG in it. I like a lot of games, only it's not Nintendo. Ah, you don't like nothing I like. No, to be honest, I probably like a lot of them games you do as well. But I've just got a certain set of games I want to get through first. I'll definitely look into trying to stream some PlayStation soon. I just want to kind of tick off some of these shorter games. Not allowed. No, never allowed again. I believe is 100% auto-tune. What do you mean believe is auto-tune? Do you believe? I think she's like one of the first people to use auto-tune, isn't she? I think she was proud of it on an interview. But she was in X-Files. Well, her song was in X-Files. Because Mulder and Scully danced to it, don't they? Why have we never had a share game? They made a Moonwalker game. Do you like Moonwalker game, Yorkshireman? That's a banger. Moonwalker game. I think auto-tune's okay if you like use it as a tool, but yeah, them bands or pop artists that use it auto-tune all the time, it sucks. Is Fear Effect any good? Fear Effect and what's it called? Fade to Black. Is Fade to Black a good game? Surprised you didn't have many other games ahead of this one. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've played the first one. I played Super Star Wars. I want to get this one done because I started it yesterday and it was a disaster because it was too hard on normal mode. So I want to get this done today, and then we'll see. Because I've started playing X-Files on PS2. I'd like to continue with that. Give me that heart. It started life as Future Strike. We want to see Days. Lazarus has started playing Days Gone. Lazarus has started playing Days Gone remastered. He's been holding off because there's people like you that always stream it, but he's finally decided, hey, I actually want to play it. You will. You'll have to go and watch him. You know I don't play good games on my channel. You don't come for the games on my channel. Yeah, I should do a poll. Who comes to watch the games on my channel? And it's like, I do, not me. Most be like, not me. I don't come for the games. I'm glad that went on camera. That slice of toast just dropped a bit. Hey Buxy, welcome. How you doing? How you doing, Buxy? You come, yeah. Hey Dandy, did you enjoy Link to the Past? I saw you beat the first boss. GB streams the same time as me. GB's not a streamer no more. He should be able to join you. I'm okay, Buxy. I'm just eating a bit of food to the side, and I've just had to wipe my hands because it all just got all over me. But we're just playing some Star Wars. I got a package from a retro game site. Hey, Stitch. Your sister. I saw you post about your sister, Stitch. Hope you have a good send-off for her later. I ordered and got the best thing ever, a controller converter. Lets me use any controller on my Xbox instead of fragile originals. That's cool. I got some weightlifting gloves from Amazon today. They got like a tiger pattern on them. And you're right, Dandy, I need to play the Mary Kate and Ashley games, all 9 of them. I think there's a Mary Kate and Ashley game on PlayStation, isn't there, Yorkshireman? But that's a banger, Mary Kate and Ashley. Have you seen the Mary Kate and Ashley Game Boy game? That looks freaky, that does. Oh, see you later, Matt. Yeah, Link to the Past's a goodie. Yeah, Mary Kate and Ashley, them games rock. I wish Great Beyond would play them, to be honest. Great Beyond needs to play some Mary Kate and Ashley. They're good. Them little girls like DS games and that. They're banging games. Give you something to do for 5 minutes. I wonder if you can actually kill these AT-ATs by shooting them, or if you actually have to use the tow cable on them. Tow cable detached! Look at that flash. It's like a slideshow, isn't it, when you do that? Let me see what you see. When we're playing Jaws again, yeah, I do need to actually beat Jaws on this, don't I? I do actually need to finish that game. Games are so peak. What, the Mary Kate and Ashley games are peak? They are peak games. And them My Little Pony games, they're banging and all. I also got 2 different N64 controllers, a 6-button Mega Drive controller and a controller for my PC, designed for retro games. I could do with something like that, honestly, for retro games, because the Xbox 360 controller sucks butt. Yeah, GB, these Olsen twin games. Do you want me to stream them for you? You might like them. There's 3 or 4 Mary Kate games on PS1 and you've got them all. Are any of them like remotely playable? I saw the Buffy game. There's a Buffy game on PlayStation 2. I think it don't look bad actually. Mary Kate and Ashley games. Yeah, there's a Mary Kate and Ashley game on Game Boy and it looks proper brill. It's like a platformer and they've got like a pet dog. And I think you use the dog as like a projectile weapon. Should I put that thing on? What should I put that on my bucket list of things to play before Buxy? I'm telling you stream Mary Kate and Ashley. Everyone will be watching. Me and Dandy had this discussion. Actually, didn't we, Dandy? We had this discussion during your F-Zero stream. And I did raise the point though that most people like I says to him that teen girls probably wouldn't tune in to watch it though, because the fans of Mary Kate and Ashley are probably about 50-year-old now. And since Great Beyond knows who they are, and he's about 50, it proves my point. It's an excellent game, Buxy. I bet they are. Is anyone feeling dizzy yet? Anyone feel sick yet from this? Because I apologise. Fly towards the last walker. Oh, has anyone here watched that horror film called A Quiet Place or Bird Box? Because I've never actually watched them. I know there was like there was a big deal about them films a few years ago. And I've downloaded them. Which one's worth watching first? Bubsy 3D is awful. Are we meant to be getting like a Bubsy collection or a new Bubsy game soon? Hey Hokey, how you doing? Oh gosh, was I eating that on camera or did you just see my mouth munching? I didn't mean to eat it on camera. I meant to eat it off camera. Yeah, I've got avocado on toast. You like the third Olsen? There's a third Olsen sister. I guess she didn't want to be in any of the games. Yeah, they got like hills. They got like snowy hills on that mode 7 part, which is crazy because usually mode 7 is generally flat, isn't it? Would you ever consider streaming the Olsen's twin games, Lazarus? Look at this. We get to walk. We get to climb up a walker's leg. This is where I got to yesterday in game over because it was too freaking hard on normal mode. We expected to. What you want? What do you expect of me? What do you expect of me? Me to play the Olsen twin games? No, actually though, maybe one day I should do a stream and it's just like shitty games. Just go through some shitty games. Them like games that are made for like little girls or something. I want to play that sumo game on DS where on the box art that it's like 3 sumos slamming the butts together. That looks epic, that does. That is an epic looking game. Isn't that a normal... Oh yeah, it's a normal stream. Look, we're always playing baby games here. Okay, with that person, he came to my stream and I was playing Spyro and he went, this is a baby's game, and I looked at his channel and all of his favourite stuff was literally like Kirby and stuff. I'm thinking, why are you complaining about Spyro if you're a fan of Kirby? There's some odd people online, isn't there? Very weird folk. I need some health. I can only recommend you some You can recommend me some terrible games. I did a bad SNES game stream once and it was pretty funny. Oh, did you? Yes, Ben has to play them blindfolded. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to play Super Star Wars blindfolded. This is a baby's game. Unpause. Actually, there's no way this is a baby's game. If you've ever played it, it's freaking hard. Babies would not do this. Welcome back, Amelia. GB Amelia says that she's done some AI of herself and it's actually not made like a little ogre for once. Paraphrased. If I use like 2 images or so of me, it does actually make me look quite decent. Get away! I'm gonna die. Ooh, big heart. I wish there was more alien UFO games. Yeah, if your baby can beat this game, the bloodline is different. For sure. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna watch A Quiet Place. I guess I'll watch A Quiet Place and Bird Box. Oh, I love it. That's just spawned behind me. It was fun, weren't it, Lazarus, when we played Star Wars Battlefront on PlayStation? I'll have to get PS Plus again at one point. If you want to play bad games, just look for games from the called Midas, Phoenix and Blast. Midas, Phoenix and Blast. I know that Alex Kidd in... what is it? Alex Kidd in Thingy World. That's hot bad. High Tech Land or whatever it is. Critters 2. I should actually watch that this week. Yeah, I'll watch Critters 2 this week. Zombies ate my neighbours as UFOs and Martians. Does it? On PC, you can play Star Wars Battlefront Online for free. Yeah, that's true. Except my PC would probably blow up if I tried to do that. Don't worry, Amelia, I'll get you a good telling off. Don't you worry, I know you're begging for it. Play GT Online, build a criminal empire. Critters 1. They land some thingies land near a farmhouse, and there's some bounty hunters chasing after them. And then we're on top of the attack now, by the way, and there's a good trick for killing this boss. If you get yourself a thermal detonator, which I've just failed to do, I guess. Let's try and get a thermal detonator. The boss music started. But yeah, I'm trying to I'm just trying to watch a few more films, read a few books lately. Just new experiences, just learn more new things to talk about, you know. And I did read that book called First Murder on Mars. I've read that. That was a good book. I liked it, actually. That was a good read. But I need a new book now. I want a thermal detonator. It's not really necessary, I guess. I'm enjoying a book series called the Magitech Chronicle. What kind of book are they? What kind of genre is it? Magitech. I'm writing a list of books down, and then I'm just going to try and pick off and get a couple. Because I don't normally read fiction, but I'm open to reading fiction, and the last book was fiction, obviously. I just need to sit and read books a bit more. I also have to play Barbie Island princess games. Are they like Dead Island, Stitch? Are they similar to Dead Island and Barbie Island games? I watched a review for Chainsaw Massacre 2 actually yesterday. I went from disinterested to what is happening to curious to what the actual I watched a review, and the guy said he woke up near the end because he fell asleep, and he saw the bit at the end where the woman stood on top of the tower dancing around with a chainsaw. And it showed you footage of that bit where she's got the chainsaw dancing on the tower. The Magitech Chronicles is a science fantasy book by Chris. Okay, that's set in a magic and technology merge featuring space battles, ancient gods. That's interesting. Have I got a pen around here? Because I might write it down. 1 second. I get a pen. I'll write that down. Magitech Chronicles. In case we ever get around to... This is the list of games that Magma gave me here. Game Gear. Right. What's it called? What's the book? Magitech Chronicles. I'll write book next to it so I don't think it's a game. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping that they were like Dead Island games. You would have played them if they were like that. My list is very long. I don't know. I just scribble things people say to me on stream, suggestions or stuff. Like I just scribble everything down on this notepad. Making that money. I bet you've not seen her for ages, have you? That stream and make that money. Yeah, Great Beyond used to know somebody, and she popped into a stream watching him for a bit. Then she left, and she's like, "Right, I've got to go and make that money now." The funny thing is, she only ever had like one person watch her. I don't know why she was making that money. This boss is not too hard actually. You can just do this. Look, just deflect everything back. We're fighting the head of an ATATS. They're always welcome, but she's not making no money from it. It was a side gig. Yeah, maybe she had a side gig. Yeah, it's the streams where you've got like no one that can be tough. You know, well, I'll tell you who's good at streaming when like before people join. Dandy. Because Dandy will stream and he's streaming and before anyone joins he's just talking away like not a care in the world. He's good at that. He's just got no care in the world, just streaming till someone joins. I've actually been quite happy actually because I noticed that Dandy's had quite a few more people. Oh, got an achievement. He's had quite a few more people joining him. He has. He's had quite a few people joining him, like Exotic Sponge and Yoshi Fan. It's good. That's how it starts, just from a few regulars, and then it slowly snowballs. What's that? That's how my stream start. And then you get in the zone. We came to the conclusion of stream. The people who dislike Days Gone are die-hard Last of Us fans. Just want to be a dad. What do you? Why do some people dislike Days Gone, but they like The Last of Us? What was that? Max, it also reminded me of Evil Dead. First was more straightforward, while the second started to get silly. What we're referring to? What film is? Oh, Chainsaw Massacre. Agreed. Thank you. Thank you. He's got some nice hair, hasn't he there, Han Solo? I'll find the princess and get her out on the Falcon. That probably sounded more like Alf. I think I would enjoy Days Gone more than The Last of Us. Why have they got flamethrowers on the floor in Echo Base, Buxy? Do we know? Have you ever played these games, Buxy? Alf. Melmac. I like Alf. Me and Max discussed Alf the other day. Melmac. That's the name of his planet. Alf is totally a game you should do for bad games. It's one of the worst games on the Master System. Let's do it. You do a good David Attenborough. I can imagine you do, actually. I can imagine you do. Let's just roll out of here. Do you remember this bit on Echo Base, Dandy? In Star Wars Echo Base, where they on them elevators. You've had a lot of lurkers, and do you know what, Dandy? Actually, was pretty cool. The way that you just repurpose your stream as a video. Because I noticed some of them actually got some pretty decent views. To say they just literally your streams re-uploaded as a video. It's a good idea doing that. No, but I think that's good though for RPGs, Stitch. To be honest, Stitch, I think that's good. No, I think that's good, Stitch, to be honest with you. Like, if you're going to play an RPG, and, like, so many people play through RPGs, but they just, like, skim past all the lore that's not necessary to be read, but I think it's good that you do it, honestly. It's good to, like... Yeah, it's just, like, it adds a lot... If you're playing an RPG, a lot of that is about the story. And if you're not going to look at the lore stuff, you kind of... Because when I play Mass Effect, I kind of want to read all the lore stuff, and I think, oh, it's probably going to be boring for people, but it just adds a lot of immersion to the story. The best way to do it is to cut your stream down to highlights and turn it into a video. Yeah, I know there's like an AI thing where it apparently like clips, or it does that for you in a way. But oh my gosh, I forgot they were in Echo Base, them big chain things. No problem, Alf. You had your donut today, Steve. Be honest. I know I'm missing some messages, but I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, I actually need to look. I'll look in my local game store if Days Gone's cheap. I'll have to have a look. I'd rather have it than a download one. Yeah, well, Alf couldn't live in my house because I've got 4 cats. Alf's not staying here. Where are we going? Are we going down further? No. That stormtrooper just fell. Okay. I know, with all these traps, it's a miracle Vader and the troopers even got in Echo Base, isn't it? I mean, I kind of wish that scene was left in where the Wampers attack. I know it looks a bit dodgy because they just look like puppets. Yeah, he ate cats. He was always trying to eat their cats. Alf the alien. We're not talking about Ozzy Osbourne, we're talking about Alf. Bats and cats, same thing. Elvis the alien from Perfect Dark. Yeah, I like that. I like Perfect Dark 64. I should stream it one day. Remember these? Remember these, Magma, in the movie? These mega troopers here. God of War, it's already doing. Oh, what? Are they doing a God of War? Oh yeah, you got bombs on this, don't you? I want my heart. The Wampers are coming for our base, eating our dogs and cats. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some. Oh, look at this boss. This was definitely not in the frickin' film. But it's okay. We accept it's a game. Ouch. Ben vs the Mega Troopers. Oh my god, does this thing ever take damage? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. The Mandela effect. Yeah, you forget that this was in Empire Strikes Back. You do forget, to be fair, that that was in it. I always forget about that part. Where them giant rotor blades on that craft slam down on Han's head. Oh my god. Ooh, I got an achievement. Did we get a gun, a blaster? Oh, we got some goodies. Okay, we've got bombs. How do we chuck the bombs? That was my favourite. I wish it went on a bit longer, that scene, actually. Can you please stop shooting me? Them bombs actually got... Them bombs demolished that. Oh my god. What do you think, Lazarus? Best scene in Empire, was it? Yeah, this is like a Kenner toy come to life. Yeah, I don't like what they did with the Last of Us show. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was that great. I just think the castings were very bad. Okay, so this is not the kind of show I'd normally watch, but like I'm trying to like branch out and watch different things a bit. But there's a show that's on Netflix. It's a 6-episode thing called it's a 6-episode show, murder mystery called Untamed. And there's a guy in it, and he looks like Joel He looks like Joel. Hey, Erin. He looks like Joel more than Pedro Pascal does. And yeah, he just looks like a better Joel. I'll look him up. Look for the show Untamed, the murder mystery thing. It's like a 6-part episode. He looks way better as a Joel than Pedro does. This is freaking hard, man. He just doesn't have that vibe to him to be Joel. He really don't. Yeah, even he would be better as Joel. Yeah, but some people are better at pretending to be other people. Some people are just better. You know? Please give me a gun drop. There we go. Is this gonna break? I've never really had any trouble fighting this boss. Nice, my bullets aren't even working. Oh my god. Wow! Why is this so impossible to kill? I've never had this much trouble fighting this boss, it's ridiculous. I actually could do with some like health bar upgrades. No, I just don't think he was good for the part. Bella Ramsey was not the right choice for Ellie. I'm afraid you just weren't the right choice. I don't even like him as Mando. I mean, it's mostly just his voice for Mando, isn't it? But yeah, they went for a. Well, they actually just keep hiring him in general. I don't think he's. I mean, he's okay, but I don't think he's like that amazing. Yeah, it is. It's speed. It messes up your muscle memory. I think it's trying to encourage me to use these bombs. Honestly. Get away from me! Get away from me! Oh shit! I don't have any bombs left. Ah, how did that? Oh, how did that not kill me? Shh. I've only got 0 lives though. See you later, Matt. Take care. We can't all be pretty, Steve. We can't all be pretty. I look like a foot on some days, I'm telling you. Do you guys think you look better in your camera phones or in a mirror? Because I think I look terrible on photos, but in the mirror I feel like I look better. Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker definitely has like that foot-like face. Oh yeah, the classic swinging echo things. Ah, look, you look best. Oh, I'm sure that's not true, Magma. I'm sure that's not true. Mirror. I always feel better in the phone. You look better. Yeah, I look better in the mirror. No, Steve's being honest. He's an honest person, Steve is. I'm not gonna beat about the bush. She's not conventionally attractive, is she? And then I try and be diplomatic about it. Then Lazarus is like, she looks like the fat creature from the scary stories. Telling me. I try and be a little bit diplomatic, but Lazarus just lays it out there. Like, I'm not one for like criticising looks, because I'm no oil painting, but you know, some people just aren't conventionally good looking. But I will be honest, in interviews she seems pretty, like, in interviews she does seem pretty fun as a person in some that I've watched. But yeah, I just don't think she's right for the part of Ellie. You can't really take her serious for the part 2, where she's like on a revenge kick. It's because she said looked like an... The reason she was cast in Game of Thrones is because they said she looked like an incest baby. Who frickin' said that? The casting people. That's fucked up, that. Yeah, can we eye your daughter? Yeah, she looks like she was conceived through incest. Yeah. Well, back in the day, I don't know if it still exists, they might still exist. They used to have a model agency because they used it for Star Wars for some of the ugly characters. It was like the ugly model agency. So it is a thing. It is a thing. It is a thing. Like ugly models and stuff. You can't jump up high enough to get that. What's that about? Well, you can. My dad worked on the show too, so it was all screwed up. Yeah, she's just not the right. She's just not the right person for it. But hey, it's been made now. But apparently they're working on season 3 and they're not really bothering with full scripts. We need someone who looks inbred. Your daughter is perfect. That's kind of what they've said. That's crazy that they said that to her. As if we should tell her that, though. I bet she took that as a compliment. Yeah. Biscuit Cat's gonna be a dad. He's not really. He's had the snip, bless him. He don't even know what balls are. They were whipped off before he had any kind of intelligence, I guess. Little Biscuit Cat. Gone. They are. Oh, it's the AT-AT. ATST. Oh, shit. Oh, a shield. We'll take that. Why is it not hurting it? Oh shit, he meant to use it. Ah, crap, I should have used my grenades. Yeah, poor Biscuit Cat. They're gone. "9 years removed." Them. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Biscuit Cat's little baby making balls. They were snipped off like 9 years ago. So they haven't existed for 9 years while he's continued. That's crazy to think about. It's kind of crazy when you think about people that have like limbs amputated though. Like, Their arms don't exist. But they do. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, why didn't I chuck my grenades last time? I just forgot that I had them. I feel like this one is definitely the weakest of the games, of the three. The level design is a little... fucking hell, how much damage that would take off me. The level design is just a little bit repetitive. It's a good scene, Lazarus. You're just jealous. You're just jealous because she's a dad. They probably meant it tongue-in-cheek, to be fair, but just with how the show has been, it just didn't come off right. Wheel of Time. No, I've never heard of Wheel of Time. I find it hard to find new shows that I really want to watch. Don't know about you guys. Give me the shield. I know there's a shield here. Okay, I think this is in the bag, right? I used to like watching Lost, and I liked watching The Walking Dead in the early season. I watched all of it, but I like a good mystery kind of an ensemble cast show. There he is here. My stream is gonna have like a billion dislikes with you all dissing Bella Ramsey. Yeah, Abby's a lot thinner in this show. This thing's got a few surprises left in her, sweetheart. Let me check my phone. Is it actually charging? Is it actually charging up? I don't take any personal issues with Stop hating on Bella. One second. She should probably take some acting lessons. Yeah, she gets paid a lot of money though, don't she, for the each episode? It's like, what is it like? Is it like 50, like $250,000 for each episode? Definitely not worth it. Yeah, the girl playing Abby would have been better. The official YouTube Bella Ramsey fan club is going to campaign against you. They are. I got to beat 15 TIE fighters. Oh my god, have I got to... Give me the TIE fighters. Where are they? What's that beeping noise? Something in my house is beeping. Where are the TIE fighters? This is like old school arcade gaming, this is, isn't it? Are you playing some more Zelda tonight, Dandy, or are you thinking of hopping on the are you hopping off onto a bit of Mary Kate and Ashley? Hey Tron, how you doing? You thought that your watch was going off? No, it's something in my house beeping. I don't know what the hell it is. For accuracy, they should have looked for someone inbred to play Abby as well. Yeah, Abby just... I mean, I know you can get muscular women, but the muscle density kind of looks different to a man's, and she's got very, like, mannish muscle density for the arms. But, I mean, I've never played The Last of Us 2. I can't really criticise it as a game, but I know the story. Maybe the gameplay could be fun, I don't know. We should be on Dagobah next. The best video game I've seen was Fallout. What do you mean the best? Do you mean the best video game adaptation as a show was Fallout? I've not watched it. Is it worth watching the Fallout show? It's not my smoke detector because that's other side of the house. You wouldn't hear that. Actually, is it the electric meter? No, there's plenty of money in the electric meter. Maybe I should watch Fallout. How many episodes of it is there? I'm not a massive. You like the show for what it's worth, and you're not. Yeah, that's the same as me. I've only played one Fallout game. It's not something I'm nuts about, but if the show's good, I'll watch it. I want to branch out and start watching more series and TV shows and stuff. Like, within reason. Some are too long, and some just get cancelled abruptly. I don't want to be watching a show that's just abruptly cancelled. I want to watch something that's got a couple of seasons, maybe, and then it finishes. It wraps up. First season of Witcher. See, yeah, like I wouldn't want to watch Witcher because I know that it goes downhill and the actor changes and stuff. And I know Henry is a big fan of the Witcher games, and if he didn't like this show, what it was turning into, then it's not worth fricking watching. TIE Fighter, come here. I will say, the one show that got abruptly cancelled that I'm still really glad I watched, John from... What's that about? I'm mostly into sci-fi, mystery, horror, thriller kind of stuff. I know people love Dexter, but that's not my jam. Not really into Dexter. I wish there was another show like Lost, but a bit darker. I like weird sci-fi stuff. I know there was Fringe, but that got cancelled pretty quick. 1 second. Yeah, just streaming. Mia, get your face out of my bag. Empire Strikes Back. Fringe lasted 5 seasons, which is pretty... Did it actually wrap up properly there? Yeah, Cat and Dog. Did you see the Cat and the Dog? The show Grimm. Castlevania was meh, worth a watch if you're bored. The thing is, I don't think I've got time to watch something if I'm bored. if I need something to... When I've got like 30 to 40 minutes, I need to watch something I want to watch at the minute. I'm not that desperate at the minute to watch something if I'm bored. If it's not good. Work your way up to Twin Peaks: The Return, season 3. It doesn't get much weirder and cool. Twin Peaks. So this 3 seasons of that. Yeah, I'm thinking of turning the memberships on and like just having tier 1 as like 99p, not even $1. Because I just want to see how it works, to be honest. I'm just kind of curious how it works. So if you see... Oh shit, my shields. So if you see the feature appear, don't be shocked. Where's the TIE Fighter? Where is the TIE Fighter, for goodness sake? It's not even showing on the radar. What's happening? Oh, okay. I love how just going through the game on easy mode, I'm unlocking rare achievements. Just going through the game on super mode. It would also enable super chats. I guess, yeah, I mean, I won't be able to withdraw the money yet. So... But I just kind of want to set it up. And I just make it very cheap, like $1. The equivalent of $1. Because I'm not really bothered about the money, I just want to set it up. To be fair, see how it works. We're going to the Dego bar. We're going to the Dego bar system. Who was I talking to about books yesterday? Was it? I forget who it was. I was talking to somebody about books. Oh, it was that guy who popped in briefly. He's probably not here now. What level is access to the OnlyFans? That's level 3. That's like $50 a month, I'm afraid, Doc. You don't know the OnlyFans until you spend that much. R2! Where are you? I like this music. You have to find the force powers, don't you? You actually get an achievement for each force power that you find. Another enemy that won't die. Quite like the ambience of this level. Elevation. How much are my feet picks gonna cost? It depends. Do you want the feet to be bare or like bare feet or stinky or what kind of vibe we're going for? Hey Async, how you doing? Force power. Look at this, Miles, if you're still here. Look at this. This is how you get your force powers. You just find them. Who pays for covered feet? I don't know. I don't know anyone. Actually, Hiccup's not here, but Hiccup seems to have a bit of a thing for feet. So it's a good job that they're not here. Because they'd be going wild in the chat at the mere mention of the feet. Yeah, I guess so, John. Muddy waters. R2, there you are you alright? Next time you be more careful. Now we all have to do is find Yoda. Is that a Coke on the tree? Yeah, it looks like there's a load of Coke on the floor as well. A special kind of Coke. You're making me want to drink some cola. What is happening in the chat? It's a good question, Async. Some crazy things. How is everything in Serbia today, Async? How are you? Foot Locker. There's a whole sweaty sock black market on eBay. I should try selling some stuff on there. Hey Shafts, good to see you. I'm gonna lurk a bit. That's fine, you just lurk away. You lurk away. Cavill put his nose in it and it made them get... Yeah, I know he didn't like what they were doing with some of the stuff. He didn't like what was going off with some of the stuff. How you doing, Async? Good to see you. There's a lot of there's a lot more creatures here than in the movie, isn't there? I think that's meant to be a Gondark. It's funny, I was watching a live stream where these two women were sitting on a bed, one under a blanket, but the other both had socks on. The thing is, a lot of these writers and stuff don't A lot of these writers have just got too much like ego and pride, and they won't listen to anyone else. I'm gonna have my ring light one day. I was told that the descriptions are full of details about how the wearer worked out at the gym and got them all. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that on eBay myself, to be honest, when I've been searching for clothing like shorts and stuff. You're meant to wash them, but they usually put in the description that they haven't. Oh. Alright, let's continue. That's enough foot talk for me for now. So we've got elevate, and there we go. We've got force elevation, force heal. Okay. Oof. I mean, pretty straightforward level. You just kind of gung ho through it. I like this level, though it's kind of chill. Nice bit of music. The Gundarks, or whatever they're called. God, that took some freaking damage, didn't it? You look strong enough to pull the ears of a Gundark. Yoda! Got it. See you later, Max. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on the game. A lot of writers take adaptation jobs with no intention of adapting their work and just write whatever they want because it's easier. Yeah, they don't want to read any of this sort. Aren't they meant to be making a Mass Effect show, or have I just imagined that? So many writers these days make absolute trash. It fails and blame the top. Yeah, they do that a lot. Like the Star Wars sequels. The story makes no sense, but we'll just say that everyone hates women. Rey. To be fair, I do think people kind of hate on Rey a lot. I mean, she's not the best written character, but I think Daisy Ridley is one of the better things of the sequel trilogies, to be honest. She's kind of fun as a character, but not written well. And yep. Look at Yoda. Look at Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. Do you like that, Dandy? Do or do not. There is no try. A lot of producers will also notice superficial similarities between something they're producing and pre-existing it by the rights, and writers change names. Yeah, I think a lot of them just like ask Yoda where his baby. Yeah, where's your baby, Yoda? It's not his baby. This is where the Dagobah level gets serious. Yeah, I think Daisy's fine. I think she's okay, honestly. She seems like a cool person in real life as well. But it's just they didn't do a good job with their character's story. And the story in general. Like, they wasted Finn. But I think Daisy Ridley's fine. She's one of the reasons, if you was to rewatch the sequel, she's probably one of the reasons to rewatch it, just because she's kind of fun to watch on screen. Yeah, they went in with that. I mean, that was stupid. I saw J.J. Abrams. He's like, one thing I learned from those movies is always go in with a plan. It's like, obviously, J.J. Now, how do we use... How do we use the... There we go. That's how you use the... Look, Doc, I'm using the Force. Doc, I'm using the Force. I'm using the Force, baby. I need some freaking... How have I not got any more Force powers? I've not got all my force powers. Let me up. What the? You meant to collect the force powers from up here, but... I can't get them. Yeah, it's stupid giving like another director a complete... Like, he literally could do anything he wanted. It's like, is that really a good idea? Giving him the option to do anything he wants? Oh, I need to change this. Remember this in Empire Strikes Back? I hated this bit. I'm like, oh no, Luke, don't die! Don't die, Luke! 26. You guys love the 2016 Ghostbusters, don't you? This boss takes frickin' forever to die. To be honest, heal and levitate are the only good ones anyway. I hate that kind of Marvel humour they have a lot in a lot of films. I really hated that line in The Force Awakens where Finn's like, he's talking to Rey and he's like, boyfriend? You got a cute boyfriend? It's like, oh, that just don't sound like Star Wars dialogue. It's too cringy, that is. Boyfriend? You got a cute boyfriend? That should never be dialogue in Star Wars, I'm afraid. Oh, I can't believe I'm missing so many force powers. They're all an achievement each, and I've not got any of them. See you later, Shafts. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully see you soon. This boss... Could they have made this boss go on for a bit longer? You really should have made this boss like tiny bit longer. Oh shit. Well, hopefully I can try and get my force powers. Yeah, they were never going to let Finn die though, were they? Let's be honest. They were never going to let Finn die. I don't mind characters not dying in Star Wars though, because the original, I mean, apart from Kenobi. But yeah, they weren't. Bye bye. See you, Shafts. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it would have been the best part. I mean, considering what they did with him, considering what they ended up doing with him, they probably should have just killed him off. Hey, considering what they did, or should I say what they didn't do with him. Can you stop pushing me around, you friggin' brains? These brains are annoying. Thank you. Gosh, brains. I'll have to play some Mario tomorrow when Doc's not here. Who liked The Last Jedi? I always thought Luke was kind of a crap character, Amir, so like Ray. I love seeing an old... Do you know, to be honest, like... I know people say, oh, Luke was overpowered in the first film, but it wasn't really. But you remember, it was the first Star Wars film. They didn't know there was going to get a second film, for sure. They didn't know it was going to be a success. So that's why he blew up the Death Star in the first one. He only blew up the Death Star in the first one because they didn't know if there was going to be another movie. I think they wouldn't have blown the Death Star up in the first film if they knew for sure there would be more. Obviously they didn't, so that's why they blew it up. But Luke was never like to the same power as Rey in the Force Awakens. But Rey's powers in the Force Awakens and the lack of training is the least of the sequel trilogy's problems. To be honest, that's the least of the problems. I mean, I don't really view him as Amiri Sue in 5 and 6 per se, because I guess he's meant to be doing training. Although he does go from Dagobah to Bespin pretty quick, but time constraints. But hey, welcome back, Async. But yeah, they kind of all get the butts kicked in Empire. What was I going to say as well? I actually don't mind Luke on the in The Last Jedi. The best stuff on that film is Luke and Rey. They are the best scenes of The Last Jedi, Luke and Rey. And I think George Lucas did actually plan to have Luke exile himself, because we've seen other Jedi like Yoda exile themselves and kind of go through depressive modes. So it's not really the fact that he kind of goes off and sulks. I just don't think they did a good job of like saying why he feels like that. And if he didn't die in The Last Jedi and he lived to the next film, then I think people may forgive how Luke is a bit more in The Last Jedi. But because they killed him off at the end, there was no real redemption for him, for his character to go out on a high. That scene was cool where he was projecting himself, but it would have been better if it was really him. He goes to Dagobah, whines the whole time, leaves before he's done, suffers no lasting negative consequences. He does get off Dagobah without finishing, but I assume isn't he supposed to have gone back? Isn't he supposed to have gone back? Isn't he supposed to have gone back to Yoda between Empire and Jedi? I don't remember. The fact that his best friend died, yeah, that was shite. There was no reaction to Han. Where is Han? And that is such lazy writing. I hate that on films. The character like reveals a big revelation or something, or like somebody's died and they can't be bothered to go over the dialogue, so they just skip it. I freaking hate that. It's bad writing. Those Jedis were forced into hiding. True, they were forced into hiding. That's true, they were forced into it. Lucas did plan on killing Luke off in 9. And I think he did plan on making him go into exile as well. But I'm not against Luke being different. I don't mind him being on the island, just the reason wasn't good. In the expanded universe in the film, yeah, in the film it doesn't seem like he went back to Yoda. Yeah, then in that year there was Shadow of the Empire going off. The best things to come to Disney are Andor and Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order and Andor are good. And I liked Rogue One. And I liked Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. And Ahsoka wasn't brilliant, but I didn't mind it. But yeah. No, that's bullshit. He wouldn't try to kill him in his sleep. Luke trained with Yoda for a long time between 5 and 6. It did not happen. Yeah, I didn't think Yeah, because 5 and 6 don't happen straight away because you've got the old Shadows of the Empire stuff happening between 5 and 6 anyway. And that takes a while. And then they have to do the plan, set the plan up and everything to get Han back. That's my problem though, Stitch. It's like, you give it a new hope. You're my only hope. But then it turns out with this new Star Wars stuff, there's loads of Jedi still around. But maybe Luke is the only hope, because he's the only one who can turn Vader back. Spoilers. Fails several times, specifically. Yeah, in 5 he does. In Empire he does fail a lot, to be fair. He gets his hand cut off. Actually, I guess that's one consequence, right? He gets his hand cut off. I guess that's kind of a lasting consequence. He does get his hand permanently removed. I hate this freaking boss. How long does it go on for? But you don't, is that not a lasting consequence, his hand coming off, don't you think? I guess because he gets replaced with a metal one, right? He even has to create a Yoda only because he killed her. Yeah, he had to make Yoda come back in Jedi. He gets a perfect robot hand that's identical to his old hand. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess he does kind of just get his hand back straight away. But to be fair, like I say, it wasn't really Rey's powers that really bothered me. It's just the fact there's no real explanation, and this story in general, it's just like, I actually don't hate the sequels. I don't think they're good, but I don't hate them like a lot of other people. I just don't think they was planned well. And obviously, everyone's favourite character, Rose Tico, was in it. I mean, yeah, narratively, the Andy is very relevant still. I mean, he still gets his hand cut off, even if physically, just for the sake of... I mean, he obviously has his hand back in the film's quick for the sake of not having to have Mark Hamill do this all the way through, you know, a bunch more scenes. But he does lose his hand and becomes off like part... Because actually, he looks at his hand in Return of the Jedi and he sees the robotics on it, doesn't he? He looks at his like... So actually it's quite significant that his hand comes off because he looks at it in Return of the Jedi. He's like, oh my god, I'm kind of becoming my father. Yeah, I'm going to play more of that Mario game. Yeah, I don't think the prequels are good. I'm not a prequel lover. I actually quite like Phantom Menace, but I think that... I actually would... I know this is crazy, but I would rather watch... I'd probably rather watch the sequels than Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones is pretty bad. As in terrible. At least, I mean, the prequels at least have a coherent story for the most part. They have like a plot. They have a plot. They do have a plot at the very least. Here we go. I just need to avoid that, like, mouth thing in the middle. Gosh. Takes forever. I want my health back. I wish these caterpillars dropped a bit of health occasionally. That piggy noise it's making. This would be so hard on Jedi difficulty. I mean, of course, you have to remember as well, for the sake of time restraints on movies, they do have to rush through training a little bit. At least they tried to show a training at the start of Rise of Skywalker a bit. The prequels have a neat plot with terrible nonsense details and bad acting due to bad director. The sequels have no plot but good details acting. Yeah. Although I will say the only problem with the sequels is there's not any good quotes. Not that it's the most important thing, but can you remember like a good quote from Rey? I'll tell you one scene I did like. I like the scene where Rey goes down that hole and she's like snapping her fingers and you know it's going along and then she walks up and the ice or the marks moves away. Yes! Oh yeah, that's my favourite. Yeah, I feel it. Ow! That was my favourite bit. We hits you with that feather. Ow! I will not be the last Jedi. That's Luke though, that's not a Rey one, isn't it? Hang on, isn't that a Luke? No, who says that? I will not be the last... No, that is Rey, isn't it? I will not be the last Jedi. Is that in Rise of Skywalker, that one? Yeah, Luke says it. The thing is though, that's another thing though. Like in The Last Jedi, I will teach you 3 lessons. I will teach you 3 lessons. But you only get to see 2. I do know they filmed 3, but they cut the 3rd one out. But that just seems ridiculous to me when it's like one of the main points of her being on the island. That Ben watched all. Yeah, I have. I watched them all, but I've only watched the first half of. I only watched the first half of the Han Solo movie. I weren't really bothered about Han Solo movie, if I'm honest. Was anyone else bothered about Solo? Darren's never seen any Star Wars. At least these look at the dock. Look at these cloud cars. I'm just blasting them out of the sky. Poor guy thought he was in a real Star Wars. What, Solo? You mean this? You actually liked Solo. I watched the first part up to the heist. I thought the heist bit was pretty cool. But I don't need everything explaining. This is how you got your gun. This is how your name is Solo. This is how you met. I don't need everything happening like in 2 minutes. Like it kills the mystery a little bit, but I didn't mind the little bit I saw. This is one of them levels that goes on for dog's years. I think you're just better off running past these freaking things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Han didn't really need it. The Darth Maul at the end was really... Are they going to do more with Darth... They're doing more with Darth Maul, aren't they now, though? Aren't they making a series or something? How can you not watch Star Wars? How is that possible? I know, even Async in Serbia has seen Star Wars. Aaron, even someone from Serbia has seen Star Wars. I love this music. Never seen indie. Goodness gracious. We're going to have a movie disco night just for Erin. Set her up with some popcorn of her choice. Make her watch them. Have you at least watched Lord of the Rings? Ah, I knew there was something here. What's your favourite Star Wars film, Async? The monster tiddy milk scene with Luke. Extra sloppy. The extra sloppy tiddy milk monster. Hey Paham, how you doing? We're making a bit more progress today, but I'm on an easier difficulty. I do think that scene was cool where Luke was fighting the ATSTs though, if I'm honest. Well, even if it was a projection. Rose Tico was the best thing to come from Last Jedi. Definitely one of banging characters. If you had to put Rose Tico in a poll alongside Anakin, who do you think could win it? The bounty hunters are all here. I'll tell you who's a good character, Mon Mothma in Andor. It's good to learn more about Mon Mothma. Look, like we say, every enemy just bombards you on this game, and they constantly respawn. What am I eating? I'm not eating anything now. Oh, what's Behemmo eating? It's a good question, that. What is he eating? Oh, let me up. Freaking hell. Look, like never-ending enemies just coming out this freaking door. Let me up. Let me up. Oh yeah, Lando's got crushing machines in his corridors. I forgot about that. Diva says yesterday, didn't she? It was you, Diva, weren't it? You says Lando is probably Tina Turner's favourite Star Wars character, you said. Because I was talking about that Tina Turner statue while I was playing Star Wars. Choreographs, the OT ones were simple. I liked the OT fights because it was more about like being... Like, saber fights were very different back in the day. But you know, to be honest, I know this could get me hated by everybody. I actually quite like the broadsword kind of swinging. I kind of like the broadsword kind of style that they went for in the sequels more than the flashy over the top choreograph in the prequels. I didn't like the prequels fights even when I was a kid because they were more slow paced and a bit more elegant in the originals. But yeah, the red guard thing is stupid at the bottom. That is silly. It's pardon, Pom, Chon. Did you just say Star Wars is fiction? It happened a long time ago in a galaxy far away. It's not fiction. It's real. It's real. It's definitely real. This really happened. I need to believe it happened. Don't say it's fiction. It is found footage. This is all found footage. This is meant to be Bosk, by the way. He's a gymnast now in this, as you can see. Bosk is a gymnast. Freaking hell, how many of you is there? Oh my god. Okay, whoa! We'll have that gun. LucasArts were good back in the day with the games. Oh. The famous deleted scene where Bosk had this... Yeah, there were several Bosk gymnasts. I love that scene. I wish they kept it in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Very annoying trying to get up here. Oh, fuck me. Stop pushing me off. Might have to grind out some hearts here. Give me hearts. There is a swordsman called Shadversity, and I know the fights in X-Wing, the sequel fights are terrible. The older ones I believe the older ones are better, but I do quite like the sequel ones still. If I'm honest, I just prefer them to the prequel ones. Oh, for fuck's sake! How are you supposed to get up there, Lazarus? Help me! Help me get up here. I've got up. You have to remember too that Archer and CPU came to Earth at some point because they're... That is true. They did come to Earth at some point because they're hieroglyphics. Yes. So it definitely happened. Piss off. Frickin' hell. Why does everything fly to your face on this? Always use one scene from Revenge of the Sith where they spin their sabers around for a long time. Yeah, they do, but there's things that the prequel fights to me. It's when Yoda starts doing backflips and stuff. I hate that. The backflipping, that is just so stupid. Lazarus is actually a big prequel fan. I think that's why he's quiet, because he knows I don't like him, and he's biting his tongue. And I respect him for it. But yeah. What the fuck am I stuck on? Let me through. I need a checkpoint, please. Why is that door opening and closing? I don't know what I'm killing. Give me that heart. Nah, I'm not going to be able to get any health for here, am I? Because every time I kill it, they just respawn again. That's what I mean, it's impossible to get health. Oh, Dengar! Everyone's favourite bounty hunter. Of course, he's got a giant frickin' turret on his roof. Oh my god. See you, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. The Yoda fight. Oh my god, how far back's it put me, guys? Or has it put me forward, hopefully? The Yoda fight is the weakest fight in the prequel. Yeah. I don't like the bit in Revenge of the Sith where he's chucking all the seats around either. That's stupid. I don't really like Revenge of the Sith. I will advocate that the 4-hour cut till the day I die. What, has it not been released? That 4-hour ones have not been released, has it? A 2-hour battle. Roared and cheered and applauded. Yeah, I think Yoda should have just used force powers, not a saber. I think he should have just used force powers and not a saber, personally. Oh my gosh, let me go down. Let me go down. I think the checkpoint worked, actually. I've only ever watched Matrix 1, you know. I actually quite like Phantom Menace, mostly because of Liam Neeson, to be honest. But I don't think it's good. I prefer it to Attack of the Clones. But I quite like I feel like Phantom Menace is most in line with the originals. Feels a bit more down to earth in a way than the other ones that get a bit crazy, like where Kenobi's on that dragon thing running around and stuff. Oh, the gymnasts are back. Never forget these are called Trandashans, aren't they? The Bosk species. The Trandashan gymnasts. Yeah, let's make the level really long. And yeah, make sure some of the enemies are like bullet sponges. Yeah, make sure that they take forever to kill. And make sure there's lots of little flying robots as well that keep bugging you every second, that never leave you. They just respawn instantly through the level. It's necessary. Oh shit. Oh my god. I think Phantom Menace's biggest strength is the pacing. Yeah, the pacing in Liam Neeson, I reckon. Just let me through this bullshit part. Let me through. Oh my god. Continue fighting, and can you guys continue arguing, please, in the chat? It keeps the chat. It keeps the stream relevant. Keep arguing. Keeps it in the algorithm. Can you argue, please? Can you fight with each other? And keep that chat moving. Lazarus, say something controversial. No argument. Yeah, and violence. The more blood, the better. If Anakin had never returned and raised his kids with Padme, Ahsoka would have been. It should have been a good auntie. Oh my god. Keep arguing. Lots of blood. Lots of broken bones. Where did these troopers just go? Oh, that's so annoying. That little door that opens. I know, we'll put like a door with a very thin ledge and enemies just pop out from nowhere and knock you off. Look at them troopers, where the hell did they even come from? Stop it! Stop shooting me. Try and get up here now. Oh, the jumping is so awkward at times. Right, give me that detonator. Oh my god. Let me up. Oh! Does anyone else seeing the annoyance of this? Or is it just me? But can anyone else see why this is rage-inducing almost? It's funny because on RetroAchievements, even on easy mode, this game, people have barely got the achievements just for going through the game. Oh, fucking hell, they just spawn in your butthole. That's crazy. They literally spawn in your bloody arsehole. That is sick that that happens. Oh, look at them! Oh, and the projectiles stop your jump mid-air. Fucking heck. Please stop this bullshit. Oh, stop pushing me off, you bloody arsehole. Oh my fucking goodness. Let me fuck it up. Ugh. Right, let me jump, you twat. Right, thank you. Fuck off. Right, piss off. Right, we're getting up. Oh my fucking hell. Let me up now. What are you saying? Let me look at the chat. You would be swearing at this, I am. You would throw the computer out the window. Just chill getting it done. Yeah, she was. Yeah, you raging in cup and had me giggling. Oh, I've got to see that. Is that in the second part where she was chill doing it while it was raging? Let me get that out of the way. Yeah, this is where Getting Over It was inspired by, I'm sure. Look, they always fly up and knock you. That's... I hate enemies. Ben, do you remember the Discord meme virus? The word rings a bell. I don't know what it is, but I've heard of it. I need to replenish some health here, because this is not good. You know, write a 24-page post about this game and me. They're on the comments, on the community tab, saying that the game's too hard, don't you? And they're not touching it ever again. You know, do that. I ain't doing that. Look how long the shield lasts. Partially, like for a few seconds. Like, what is the bloody point of it? Oh my goodness. I'm going to scream. I'm going to absolutely wail. Ooh. Oh, this is... If you want to drive someone insane, make them fucking play this bit. Oh my gosh. How? Look at that. Did you see the stormtrooper? The stormtrooper just flew underneath me and knocked me fucking off. Oh my gosh. This is not this hard. On the PAL version. They don't make games this good no more. They don't make them this easy. It's too freaking easy. Episode 5 of False Hope. I guess it is, in a way, because there's that many Jedis out there, apparently. Right, we need to get some health back. It's good you'll not have time to be on this. They don't make games this freaking easy no more. Oh yeah, Metroid fan remake was stressful. That was pure hell on earth, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna jump up. Oh, for fuck's sake! It just spawns and it pushes you right fucking off. Oh, right, piss off. And you, piss off. Oh. Die! Ah! No! Oh! Okay, I got a detonator. Of course, nothing comes out now that I've got that. Come on, we're up. We're up. Oh my gosh. That was hell. Was that hell? You know it were. That was absolute hell. Right, we need to get some health back now. Let's just do this till we get some health. Right, we're getting health back now. We've got a shield. Who are you? I'm concentrating. Can you tell I'm concentrating? I swear that these elevator things don't come down as far, even on this PAL on the American version. Oh yeah, I'm missing Tomb Raider 3. I really enjoyed that. Ah! No, don't crush me. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm out. Oh, they always seem to drop bombs on my G88 units. That was good in Mandalorian, the IG-11. I liked that. IG-11 was cool. Sorry for the swearing earlier. I'm sure you didn't like me raging. It's probably not nice of you to see me like that, but we're back to normal now. We're all happy again. We're happy. It's all good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming Shadows of the Empire. In like, you see like a flash forward and it's me just raging at something. Yeah, I should stop cursing at kids' games. Little children can do this with no problem. Is this the boss? Look at this. This was a good part of the movie. This was an awesome part in Empire. This Bespin gas thing vehicle. Leia was like, I'm telling you, Anne, if we go to Bespin, they're gonna get the Tabana gas platform robots on our ass. He's like, they won't do that. He's like, they won't do that, Leia. I'm a friend of Lando. I'm not punching it. I'm chucking grenades at it. I was throwing grenades at it. What the hell am I meant to be shooting now? It's not dying. Is this glitched out somewhere? Oh, there's Lando. Oh, yeah, I was chucking grenades at it, but it was so slow motion. You couldn't see the grenades. Han, something is wrong here. No one has seen or knows anything about 3PO. He's been gone too long. Come on, Chewie, let's go find him. Nice bright colours there. Vibrant colours. Hey, bright, vibrant colours. How are we doing now? We're doing alright. Luke went fisticuffs with a robot. That's actually meant to be Han. I can understand why I might think it was Luke there. They're a bit pixelated. That was meant to be Han. We're Chewie now. First time we played Chewie in all 3 games so far. You was aghast they destroyed C. Was you shocked when 3PO got blown up? Let me check my phone for something. Ugh. I might have to quick go to the toilet in a second if I'm honest. Might have to go to Lavy in a minute. It didn't look like Han. I can understand why you'd think that. Let me check my retro achievements 1 second. I think most of them are just for finishing the levels. Sorry Lazarus if that swearing were a bit too much for your ears. Upgrade your blaster to the maximum. Oh, I've not done that yet. Learn the slow down force power. I've missed that. Mind control was... yeah, they're pretty bad anyway, them ones. The quest... oh, find what's left of 3PO. That's what this achievement is. Not an easy game, this. This is definitely the weakest of the 3. In like, a lot of the levels are very similar designed. There's not a lot of variety. 1 second, let me check something. Yep, okay, well. I hit rewind to confirm I saw what I thought. What did you see? Like Bowser. I sound like Bowser. You hit rewind. What, you had to check that he really did die? 3PO. Well, you thought he died. Oh, you get a spin on this. Oh, look, another annoying enemy that flies around. Never leaves your side. They don't leave your side, like a lost puppy. Everything's out to kill you. Can't even hit that. What the heck? It's absolutely shredding my health. Yeah, they should. Hey Todd, how you doing? They do, they fly now. The enemy's absolutely flying. They fly now. Do you agree with that, Magma? Do they? What about you, Chon? Do they fly now? Have they always flown? What do you think? Can we debate that? The Ugnaughts try and attack you with the briefcases now. There's a man who lives near me who looks like an Ugnaught. He's the one that chatted my mum up at the shop that time. Doc, it's been recommended to me that I watch Star Trek Undiscovered Country. Look at all these freaking enemies. What the hell? Nintendo, the fact that Disney tried to make They Fly Now, I mean, was say They Fly Now. I have to pet him. 1 sec, I can't see the minute. Biscuit cat. He came in for his biscuits earlier. Undiscovered Countries. Yeah, I've never seen it. Any of the Star Trek movies. It says I should watch that one. 2 and 8, I think he recommended. Oh, get out of my way. These enemies. Jeez. They're just obsessed with these enemies that is never ending, and I think I can definitely confirm this is the weakest of the 3 games. It's just kind of spammy enemy design on this one. More spammy than the others. What's that? Watch Space Seed from the show. Then 2 to 4. Then what's Space Seed? He looks mildly annoyed that you're not petting him after every enemy death. He's gonna have to be annoyed, Todd. He's gonna have to be annoyed, I'm afraid, because I ain't got time for that. I have to stroke him when I'm in my bed. When I'm in my bed, I'm stroking him all the time. He gets on my bed in the morning, and I have to stroke him, or he sticks his nails in me. Yeah, we don't need more enemies spawning. It's one of the episodes from the Space Seed. What from the original? Like, is it literally like season 1 of the original show? When was that made? The original season. How are you, Todd? You been playing any games lately? Poor Chewie. I know. He has to put a lot. He has to go through a lot, don't he, Diva, Chewie? Now look, if you're getting into Star Trek, don't take it that seriously. Just watch the 2nd, 8th, or the 13th and see if you like it. The 13th. How many is there? Yeah, I just want to watch like the highlights, I guess. I don't really got time to watch every single episode. Just give me the highlights. I stroke him in my bed. I do though, it's true. Stroke him in your bed. Okay, that was a bit slow, that thing. You said you didn't say watch every episode. You said watch one. Yeah, well, I know what you meant. What you meant, watch all of them, Doc. I know what you meant. You're not fooling me. Oh, big heart! I want the big heart. Ben, you want to hear about what you don't want to hear about your stroking bed, but it's only Biscuit Cat. It's only Biscuit Cat. I will give you context for 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4 form a trilogy, and 5 is an epilogue. Is that what you mean? So, okay. That's asking a lot of me, you know. I've still got Critters 2 to watch. Five sucked. I'm gonna get nowhere with you guys. Oh, what's that? 6? 6, not 5. Probably not. Why not gonna like it? No, I don't play anything. When I stream, that is my gaming time. So I'm not playing anything when I don't stream. Literally, this is it. This is my gaming life. You see my gaming life unfold. You get to see it all, Todd. You get to see my gaming life all on camera. Every second of it. It's shooting boulders, magma boulders. Dun, dun. This boss is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's a vanity project that almost killed the franchise. What? Okay, what do people think of the J.J. Abrams Star... Should I just watch the J.J. Abrams Star Treks? I bet they're the best ones, aren't they? I bet that's what Star Trek fans love best. The J.J. Abrams trilogy, if it's a trilogy. Where is Cat Trail? Is he going to Cat Jail? He might be going to Cat Jail. He might go to Cat Jail. Oh shit. I need to toilet in a second. Look at these. Even the Carbonite hands are enemies on this game. So, have you been playing any games, did you say, Todd? It's not Star Trek in the same vein. Abrams Trek, the 11th is a neat tribute. Which I did actually see the first one. Cat Trial. What is... Yeah, the Cat Trial's got to happen. I have actually seen the first one that he made because I went to the cinema with friends and I was like, oh, go on, I'll watch it. Ouch. You scroll up a bit, let's have a look. You're making me scroll all the way up, Todd. You're making me scroll, aren't you? You're playing GTA 5 on PS3. Minish Cap. I've only ever played Minish Cap once. I finished it years ago, 2006ish. Nearly 10 years then. No, 20 years actually. Nearly 20 years ago. That's crazy. Odyssey, Mario Odyssey on Switch. I've not played Odyssey. I'd like to play that and stream it at some point. And the third Trek movie is the Abrams era, which he did not direct. That's one of the best of them. Oh, is it? Would you say he's done a better job of the Trek movies than the Star Wars ones, or...? So what do you think of that Tormented Souls game, Pahemma? You digging it? Looks like it's one of them old school Resi games where it's easy to get lost and not know what the heck you're doing. Have I just returned to the beginning of the level? Or have I gone insane? I've ended up back at the start of the level. How have I managed to get turned around and gone back? How did I end up going backwards? That's crazy. The good thing about this level is you don't really tend to die. Well, you do, but you don't fall down death pits. Like, this level's kind of cool. Because the colour scheme, the orange and the blue. Actually look like I'm there in real life with the lighting on my screen, on my webcam. I like Perfect Dark 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Castlevania 64, Mario 64. I have a lot of... I like a lot of 64 games, in all honesty. I don't have just one favourite, but they're top ones. Top games. What about you, Async? What's your favourite N64 games? Force Awakens, Star Trek, Into Darkness, Rise of Skywalker. Okay. So he did two decent ones. He did a decent one for each franchise and then ones that weren't quite so good. I mean, Rise of Skywalker, the story is bad on it. But I don't mind the fast-paced. I kind of like that fast-paced adventure feeling with them as a group going on a journey together. I thought that was actually fun. But it's just the story itself wasn't good. Look, more enemies where you kill them and just instantly they're just back. They just regenerate right off the bat. Chat, what are your top Trek movies? Minish Cap is one of my least favourite Zeldas so far. It's confusing and the music is not very good. It's got you got stuck with eye. Well, what? It was made. Yeah, like Capcom were involved with it. It doesn't feel exactly like Zelda, does it? It feels a bit different. Oh yeah, Wipeout 6. I've not really played Wipeout 64, you know. Never really played that. Banjo-Tooie as well. My choices are kind of basic, I guess. My favourites are kind of basic. Yeah, well, I'll be playing more of that Mario 64 ROM hack soon, Async. Don't you worry. I'll be back to playing it. Ben will be back. Hey, do you know I've downloaded Doctor Watch? You might laugh. You might laugh at me. I don't know when I'll watch it. It's not a priority. Terminator Dark Fate. I've got to see it. I've just got to see what... I've got to see the problem with it. I just need to see how it all went wrong. I need to see how Terminator Dark Fate went horribly wrong. So, yeah, me too. I'm Perfect Dark 64 and GoldenEye. I actually streamed GoldenEye once, but my stream crashed. I don't know if it was the game being a bit demanding on the MU. But I'll try and stream GoldenEye again at some point. Because I do like that one. Ah. Is Sarah Connor Chronicles actually fun? Oh, for freaking goodness sake. Ah, have I reminded you of GoldenEye? Can you get a pizza on Friday? Why do you want me to get a pizza on Friday? Maybe. Probably a microwave one. Or, well, oven. Well, one that you put in the oven. A frozen one that you put in the oven, maybe. Give me the heart. Everything's a freaking enemy on this. Well, this power-ups, to say this is a powered-up gun, level 4 power-up gun, that took forever to kill that. The Friday's a good day for... What's your favourite kind of pizza, Todd? I'm rewatching it, and yeah, sometimes it's a little full of itself. My top 3 films are probably First Contact, Beyond, Rafa Khan. 2 and 3 could swap, they're nearly tied. I mean, Amelia's here, Doc, as well. But isn't it funny, Doc, that you're like one of the old school people in my streams at this point? Because there's no McCoy. George is missing in action. Patty's doing his own thing. You're like one of the old guard now, Doc. And he behaves and plays well over everybody. He behaves. Brick oven pizza. I like them pizzas that have got stuffed crust with like the tomatoey sauce in. I like barbecuey sauces. I know they're not for everyone. What do you think of this level then, Doc? You enjoying it? Good level? Oh, let me out this freaking whole thing. Look, they just respawn instantly. It's ridiculous. Oh, they're just on your case constantly. Will you let me out of here one day? Like, you have to stop spawning. You have to stop this. Oh my god, I think this was the boss as well, this part. You need to go, give your phone a rest before it's not charging proper. Well, I appreciate you being here, Doc. I know that you'll be away for a few days, so I'll see you when you're back. Next time you see me, Sigourney Weaver will have spoken to you, I think. Right. I think you'll have met good old Sigourney. I knew I should have just bailed on these freaking enemies. Oh, piss off. Oh, mate, don't make me do this level again. Don't make me do this whole freaking level again. Yeah, look at these enemies. They're just on your case constantly. So annoying. Oh, fuck me. Crow 64 is not real. Yeah, what's Crow 64? Where is it going to start me? Okay, at least it's not at the beginning of the level. I'm just going to run past these freaking things. I should have done this in the first place. And they actually fly away. Oh my god. I can't even see what's happening. I'm just hoping for the best down here. Crow 64 is a fake, and yeah, I've heard of Crow 64, but I don't. Maybe someone mentioned it on something. Well, this seems to be working. The boss is dying. Have you seen the N64 ROM hack async of Mario 64, where it's like a Lego Bionicles game? Have you seen that? I've actually got that game. That one done. Oh, I got a life. That's nice. I got an extra life. They made a Bionicle 64 ROM hack. Yeah, it's called Takua 64 or something. Something like that. Something like it. Prepare the chamber for our new arrival, Luke Skywalker. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna stream it one day when they put retro achievements on it. It looks really good. I'm looking forward to playing it. Takua 64 or something like that. Bionicles game. It's using the Mario 64 game. It's like it's really fully fledged game. I like how when you kill boss, he breaks into sections, like he breaks into segments. Might sell a couple of my Star Wars figures actually. Get some, get a little bit extra cash in the attic. Is there anything? Ah! Shit! I didn't think that was going to kill me. Fuck. Bionicle fans are crazy. Yeah, I mean they got. I actually used to have a I used to have a Bionicle. A friend brought. They came in like a tin, like a can thing, didn't they? She was just clotheslining a turret gun. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know about that ROM hack. It's only come out this year, though. Oh, what bullshit! That was bullshit. I just fell straight off that edge. Oh, that was bull. This level's not actually that long. Needs a karma commit. My brother met Boy George. Lando, why did you have to have platforms that levitate like this? Suicide Boy George died before he could become Man George. Yeah, that is very sad. It is sad he never made it to adulthood. This is a freaking sharp jump. How the fuck are you meant to do this? Oh, there we go. That's it. That's such an unnecessarily high jump. That is. Ah. I could do with a gun upgrade. I know one of these gives you a gun up. Oh god, I hate this bit. Another awkward freaking jump. Look how many bullets this thing takes to kill. I say, chuck yourself off. Ah, no, don't push me off, you bloody arsehole. I hate that fucking enemy. I knew it was going to do that. Absolute bullshit. Enemies just love throwing you and chucking you around on this fucking game. No. No! What bullshit! That's twice it did that to me. Oh, you freaking piece of shit enemy. And now it makes more sense why not many people have got all the achievements, even on easy mode for this. I was like, what? It's not that hard. Well, the American version apparently is a lot more ass. This is like freaking Kaizo Mario, this. Come on then, enemy. Oh yeah, let's stand together on this platform. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was freaking stupid. Beyond belief. I need a weapon. I need a gun upgrade. I'm going to be on the boss in a minute and I've not got a single upgrade. And these jumps are so gnarly. Yeah, okay, okay. At least he drops a bunch of hearts for you. I could do with getting another thermal detonator. Give me... Yes! That's what I want. Yes! He clotheslined the slave one. Should we clothesline the slave one and destroyed it? No disintegrate. Meanwhile, back on Dagobah. I think we've only got one continue left to finish the game though. We've got to be careful. I think this is the annoying level where you have to fly towards the deaths. I mean, towards Bespin now. Luke, you must complete the training. You must not go. Only a fully trained Jedi Knight with the Force. This is how I will conquer Vader and the Emperor. And his Emperor. If you choose the quick and easy path as Vader did, you will become an agent of evil. Be patient. Don't give in to hate. That leads to the dark side. Strong is Vader. Mind what you have learned. Save you it can. Luke races in his X-Wing to the Cloud City. I don't like this level. You just have to shoot the cloud cars, but it's a bit annoying. Can't actually even see them. Where are they? They're like really high in the air. Yeah, give me those hearts. So we need to destroy like 12 of them. Oh, there's Cloud City. Yeah, we're in the X-Wing. Okay, this is not too bad. Thought it was going to be a lot worse than this. Nice colours on this level. I was going to say it's not too bad, but... I take it you've watched the Star Wars films, Diva. Wonder what Hiccup's up to. Hiccup's been quiet. Come here. What are they doing? Seen a few of them. It's not making it easy for me to hit them, is it? Yeah, this would honestly this American version on Jedi mode, not a thing. I might try and play the PAL version on Jedi one day. I think that's doable. Are you fucking kidding me? My health just got shredded on that final enemy. Oh my god. We've got one continue left. That's bullshit. I shouldn't have died there. I had so much. I had like a good quarter of my health left. And I was on the last enemy. That was bullshit. I was just about to pause the game as well, because afterwards I'm going like, right, I'm just going to pop to the toilet now. They're not dying. They're just refusing to die now. Oh my gosh, die. There's 3 of them and not a single one's dying. What is happening here? Why aren't they dying? Why are they so tricky to shoot now? Oh, I just got an... Did I get an extra? No, I didn't. Why are they so hard to shoot now? They went like this a second ago. Can't land a single fucking hit on one now. What the fucking hell's going on? What the fuck was going off then? Could not land a hit on one of them. I was blasting them very clearly and they just would not go down. What the fuck was that about? Okay, so that one died. They're not flying down to my level. They're just up in the air. Yeah, the weapons are faulty. Look, and none of them are even coming down to my level so I can shoot them now. Okay, thank you, finally. Jeez. Yeah, it's like, Luke, what kind of weapons have you got on your freaking X-Wing? Because these are not working. I'm gonna die again. Hey, 27, how you doing? Stream's probably gonna end soon because I'm nearly dead. I've got 1 life left. Ah, why are they not dying? This is so frustrating. I don't think they play tested the American version before they released it. I think they made the PAL version. They're like, yeah, this works, and then they just like got rid of they just sent the game out. I swear they didn't test it. Can't see anything. What are you up to, 7? I can't see. Oh, hearts. Why can't they just shred your health? It's fucked up. That just crashed into me. It does damage to me, but not to them. Come on, give me hearts. Give me the hearts. Could have done with 2 hearts. This is so not fun. Doing this. Okay, there's some hearts. Yeah, how you doing? 2-7. I don't like how they can go underneath, honestly, like that. I can't believe I only had 1 to kill that time when I died. Okay, that was good. Yeah, R2D2 needs to do something. Not really helping. There's a heart there. I need the heart badly. Where's the heart gone? The heart's gone. I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck that. There was a heart there somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. I've got 1 continue. Yeah, I'm nearly on I'm towards it. There's like 2 more levels after this, I think, and I'm done. But yeah, I've only got like 1 continue left, and then that's it. I'm done. Maybe it's just better to crash into them at this rate. Where are they? Hey Chan. This is horrible, like trying to shoot these things. The problem is the frame skips and I feel like your bullets don't come out. You just came back from a break. Do you need a break from me? It's time to have a break from Ben. This is the best spin, Clouds. Yeah, everyone needs a break from Ben sometimes. This freaking weapon's awful on this. Bathroom break. I need one of them, honestly. Bathroom break. So freaking hard trying to shoot these enemies. Like, look at that. Didn't even hit them somehow. It's like you have to just crash into them and hope they'll blow up eventually. The way you could dip below the clouds is cool. Yeah, it was a cool idea that they let you do that. It was fun that they let you do that. You can't see your health because the health meter's above it, the clouds. I guess that gives you a bit of an insight into the way they made it work. I don't know. Must be some kind of like texture that overlays to make it look like you're underneath. This seems like the best strategy, don't it, Diva? Just hanging under the clouds doing this. Probably just jinxed myself now saying that. Oh, shit. I can't. It takes health off me. To smash into the... I'm gonna die though. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. I think that's game over. I don't think I've got no more continues. That was bullshit. This is... Yeah, game over. I mean, you get a password, but you don't get no achievements if you use your passwords. So it's kind of pointless because I want to get the achievements. Yeah, that was cheating. He's mega disappointed. You can tell. But actually, it is almost 7. It's almost 7 PM. But maybe I will return. I might, next time I play Star Wars, I might just do Return of the Jedi. It's the better game, to be honest. But let's have a look at my retro achievements. I mean, look at this. Let me show you something. Beat the game on easy. Let's see. Beat the game on easy. 8 out of the 88 people that have tried it, 37 have done it. And that's just on easy mode. So that should tell you how difficult it is. So I don't feel too much shame with my progress. 2 levels from the end. Actually, I've got one of the biggest completions on this. Over the last 5 days, the people that have played this, I've actually made the most progress out of everyone that's played it. So I don't feel too bad. Someone's put, this game is brutal. I really like it, but sometimes it feels so RNG look based. Yeah. Never Again comes to mind with this game. Out of the 3, this is definitely the hardest. Yeah, it is. And it's just broken, honestly. Unable to... Oh, no, what's that? Thank God would never been able to beat this on Jedi difficulty without the life forms on the first level. This guide was you. I'll have to have a look at that guide at some point. Yeah, it's like I don't feel too bad about not finishing this. I beat Super Star Wars on Jedi mode. I did it on the hardest mode, that one. Yeah. There's a stream of it where I just go for it in one stream and I do Jedi mode. Done it. But this one is something else. The problem with this Star Wars game is the enemies. You'll kill an enemy, it literally appears on the screen instantly after you've killed it. And they're just like never ending. And they're always doing chip damage to you and nudging you back. And it's just so frustrating. The PAL version was easier, for sure. The enemies didn't spawn quite as quick and they didn't... But this is just totally brutal, like that comment said. But... honestly, the next couple of levels are not even that exciting. What happens is... you go through some corridors that are like blue and purple coloured. Kill some stormtroopers. Repeat, repeat. Fight Darth Vader at the end. The end. You're really not missing out much. If I'm being honest with this one. But it would have been, maybe I'll come back to it one day and try. And Well, do or do not. There is no try. But we'll try again in future, maybe. Not bad. I beat Yoda, Peter, Kalani, Luke, John, Ryan, Han, Jong and Fong. So we're doing good. But yeah, I guess that's the end today, guys. I've been playing Goat Simulator 3. Hey Gamer Games, have you been playing Goat Sim? Yeah, I mean, this early console games were made hard to hide how short they were. Yeah, that's true. Hi Gamer Games. Yeah, they were made hard to to hide that. Because this is only like an hour and a half game, if that. There were some stupid deaths that I had. But, I mean, it's not a bad score. It's not a bad score. I did die. I didn't get to the end, but it's okay. But The Return of the Jedi is the best one of the trilogy. This is just a freaking broken game with the enemies. But I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. It's getting dark here. It's like 7 PM and it's pitch dark nearly outside. Next year on 18th of January is my 6th year on YouTube. Really? That's cool. How long have I been on YouTube now? Let's take a look. Let's take a look how long I've been on this site. How long have you been on YouTube, Oki? How long have I been on here? How long's my account existed? I think it's like 18 years. Let's have a look. Ben Rye. Joined 23rd of May 2006. Oh my gosh, I've nearly been on here for 20 years. Although I've only been uploading since... I uploaded 15 years ago my first video, so I didn't really upload anything for the first 4 years. But wow, that's crazy. I've been on YouTube for 2, uploading for 1. But yeah, I'm going to get going now, everyone. Should be back tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to play yet. Might play a randomizer or something, or I might play that Mario creepy ROM hack again, continue with that. I don't know. We'll decide. But take care, everybody. I'm signing off. Thank you for joining, everybody. And it's good to see you again, Chan. I'm glad that you're joining more regular. It's good to chat with you. Even though you start fights about Star Wars with people. See ya. Take care. How do we end the stream? You click that button. You click that button.